Hi, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Awakening of Onyx. In the last video, we tracked down the Master Sword looking for Dungeon 5. We didn't find Dungeon 5, but the Master Sword is always a nice find, that's for sure. So we have our full upgraded sword now. And hopefully in this video we will be finding Dungeon 5. Not sure what we found here. I don't think I've been in this shop yet. Just some arrows. Not too much else we need. I haven't found the need to buy keys yet. It just seems like an expensive waste unless we get stuck somehow. I feel like we get ambushed when we go into that little corridor. Alright. Well, I'm hoping it won't take us too long to find Dungeon 5. I'd like to be able to at least start making some progress in it today. To at least show off a little bit of what Dungeon 5 is all about. And there's Dungeon 5. I would say it's a blue dungeon, but last time I said that we walked in the next room and it turned green. We're starting off with some dark nuts. Probably one of my least favorite enemies. They always just seem to turn around on me right as I'm about to get a hit on them. Not sure what's worse sometimes, the dark nuts or the whiz robes. Alright, so we have our first key of the dungeon. Great. More dark nuts. They're always tougher in an open room too, because you don't have the bricks and stuff to kind of maneuver them around and trap them. Bombs can sometimes help, but if you don't place them just right, they don't do any damage really. Kind of looks like they do, but they don't really. Well, thank goodness for this Master Sword. It is definitely saving us a little bit here. We have a key in this room, but we're not going to be able to reach it unless one of these bricks will move for us. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna guess this is the way to the dungeon item. Not sure what we're gonna get here. Luckily these enemies aren't too bad. Probably have to use a bomb to take them out though. Oh, we have the wand. That can be useful. I mean, I found a lot more use for it in the first game where you were constantly losing your sword due to those bubble enemies. Here, the only bubble enemies we found only temporarily take away your sword, but they do a lot of damage. So I don't know how much we'll be using this wand, but it is definitely nice to have it. So we have the dungeon item now. Just have to find the boss of the dungeon now. The manhandler. Oh, lucky shot. I love getting those guys in with one bomb. Just something so satisfying about it. Okay, dungeon map. Pretty straightforward. If this ends up being a much easier dungeon, then I'm gonna wish we had sequence break this and done this dungeon before Dungeon 4. But again, we didn't know where this dungeon was at the time. Just kind of notes for future playthroughs. This is going to be a little tough because we don't have the bow. It's weird that we got the wand instead of the bow in this dungeon then. Luckily we do have the Master Sword, so it's not too bad to take these guys out. Oh, we walked back through the door by accident. Okay, good. The enemies did not respawn. That would have been an unfortunate accident. Again, more Pole's voice with no bow. It looks like we got lucky and got the lead one that takes out the rest. Oh, this room's nasty too. We have red and blue dark nuts, and we also have Pole's voice. Okay, we got lucky taking out the two blue dark nuts at least. Again, this room's a little better. I mean, I'll take fighting these bats and mummies any day over dark nuts. Okay, we have another manhandler. This one's in a room with those statues that shoot energy balls at you. Just refilling our health before something unfortunate happens. Yeah, finding a potion shop was definitely a game changer. Well, there's our bow. Now it's so weird that the bow was locked behind a bunch of pulls voice. Usually you get the bow before you run into that enemy because you kind of need it to defeat them, unless you have a really upgraded sword. So putting it behind like 3 rooms full of those enemies is just mean. We're real lucky that we just happened upon the Master Sword before coming into this dungeon. So we go back the way we came, and we should come to the boss at the end of this hallway. I'm guessing the boss in this dungeon will probably be Goma, that we'll have to take out with the bow. But yeah, as you can see, these pulls voice now are much easier to take out. Alright, so this is the room where we turned off, so I'm guessing we're going to have to go through that locked door, and we'll come to the boss. Definitely making a lot more progress through this dungeon than we did through the last, so maybe we will get it all done in one video. Didn't think that was going to be possible, but I guess I stand corrected. We have a 3-headed Gleeok here. Okay, a few more pulls, voice, and bats. There's gotta be a movable block. Or an invisible wall. There's gotta be something here. There we go. For a pretty straightforward dungeon, you could still definitely get lost here. There's so many stairs and up and down and all over the place. It's the thing, these dungeon maps, they make the dungeon look so small and you realize half the dungeon doesn't appear on the map. Oh wait, isn't that the way we came from? We gotta go through the door. Alright, and here we have Goma, which will be our boss. It's funny, in these games, Goma looks more like a crab. And then in Ocarina of Time, they really made Goma into more of a spider enemy. we got the heart container, we got the crystal skull, and that completes Dungeon 5. So we're going to cut the video here. As always, thanks you for watching, and we'll see you again on Zelda, the Awakening of Onyx.